New windshield wipers for a busted windshield. Good hands though, on a shitty car. I'm gonna cut this little piece out of the door and I'll weld it in a section. Obviously cut off these rockers because they're rotted. And then forget where else. Oh, the other side needs some. Okay. So you would sit right here and watch in the comfort of your own wherewithal. Oh, you're cutting into a perfectly good door. Yeah, I know. Gotta get this rod out. What do you want me to bondo over it? You know, no matter how many years I've cut metal, I can never get away from the sparks. Does anybody else have that trouble? I can point it this way and that way and the other way and the sparks just want to hit me. I have a magnetic personality, that's what I think it is. Look, it's Nevada. Wait. Wait, I forgot to count my fingers. I always like to count my fingers before and after, but that's like hard, so never mind. Yeah. And now today, our salute to people who work on metal. I really didn't ever have appreciation for this, but people that actually do this for their job, man, good for you. This is a lot of work. This is rotted out stuff I gotta cut off. And then I gotta weld it in. Then I gotta weld in all these holes for the trim that don't match what I want to put on it. A lot of work. Good job, you guys. All right. So there you go. A little hole. I'll make a piece of metal that will fit right in there. I'll put some of that magic POR 15. You ever wonder what POR 15 stands for? Paint over rust. Yeah. So you want to clean it out as much as you can. Put some stuff on there so it won't rust out again. And then tack a little piece on there, then grind around it. You'll never know it was even there. Beautiful. This might be a bad idea, but I'm going to cut that out. How could it be bad, right? It needs to be done. Just don't screw it up. You can see on here where they, you know, either drilled and humped or whatever they call it. smash and patch something. They drilled holes in it and tried to pull it out. Probably got dented at one point. And they just did a substandard job and then mudded it. Mudded it. Is that a word? Mudded it? Basically, they just did a shitty job. Now, could I have just, you know, done mud over the top? Yeah. Probably been a heck of a lot easier. But you have to do a good job. You have to work hard. So there's the hole. Can you look inside? I can't even do it. You can. How crazy do I want to get? Do I want to pull the bottom out too? Pound that down. I don't know. I think if I do fix this part that's like a dent that goes up underneath, I will wait till this part is in and then cut the bottom out. Because if I cut it out now, it's going to wreck the structure. And I'm not going to mess with that. Next, I cut that out, but I think I'm going to use the electric one because it's bigger, easier. Okay. Although I could leave this, it's just shitty. I'm gonna redo it. Alright, so it's a couple hours later, took a break, had some lunch. Let's update you where we are. Cut out this patch, I gotta patch that because it was bent and crappy. Cut off a lot of this rocker to cut off the rest. I cut off the inside of that. And the other side, I'm gonna put some Por 15 in there before I patch it up. And this hole in the door right here I'll patch, and then this rocker I got mostly cut off too. So what I'm gonna do next is finish cutting off the rockers on both sides. Get the engine hoist ready so we can pull this old engine out of here, get rid of it if anybody wants it. It's not already gone. Cut off both rockers. Not the inner rockers yet, I don't think. Patch that hole and the hole in the door and the hole in the fender. Then start working on the quarters. Alright? I mean the rockers. So here we go. So, something interesting. I was worried I was going to have to fill in all these holes for the trim, right? There's no bottom ones here. But I measured the ones that has the correct trim, I believe to be the correct trim. And this hole is the same distance away from here as the other side. So to put the trim on, I'll just have to copy those holes, and then I don't have to fill in the front fender holes, thank God. Except for these. Right now, I'm going to be cutting off what's left of the rocker on the driver's side. Let's see what we got to do to finish that. It's metal work. You know, like metal. Rock and roll metal. There's the interior floors. I cut out the weak spots, and it's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to patch all the weak spots so the floor will be very solid. Some guys want to make it exactly factory. I don't care about that at all. I'm going to cover it with some basically bed liner stuff. I forget what it's called anyway, but it will be structurally very sound. Well, here's where we are today. So get all ready here. Oh, and the floors for the inside came. Yeah, they suck. It makes you, I don't know what the word is, but I'm telling you, AMD is far superior to whatever crap we have to buy for this. I was spoiled by AMD because AMD fits. These suck, but I will make them work. So here we go.